What's up, y'all? Thanks for stopping by. Today I got another build guide for y'all on what is essentially an upgraded version of the fastest ship in the game. Got a few more guns and some more cargo space. I'm going to jump to a point where I've got this pulled apart, that way we can assemble it together. Alright, so as always, we're going to start with our landing bay. In this case, I'm using the NG6 landing bay, and I'm going to place a 1x1 hab behind that, and a 100 DP swim docker on the bottom of the 1x1. Then grab a 2x1 hab. In this case, I'm using the Hope Tech Armory. You can then duplicate that to place another one at the front. I'll be using a control station, but you can use whatever habs you want to. Then grab a 104DS reactor and an RD1000 beta grav drive. We don't need the 3000 in this one because we've still got a jump range of 30 light years, and this just saves on weight, which helps for mobility. Then I'm going to grab the cockpit. In this case, I'm using the Ares bridge from Deimos. You can get this by stealing a ship with it or purchasing one and then bringing it to an outpost landing pad with builder, which is where I've assembled most of this. The only thing you can't get here is the cockpit. After you place that, you're going to get a Nova Cowling 2L and then place it on the bottom of the cockpit like this. Then you can duplicate it to put another one behind it. Once you get it to snap in place, press the flip button twice and then cancel so that it looks like that. Next, we're going to get a Stroud nose cap B. Normally it looks like this. Flip it upside down and place it under the reactor. Then you can duplicate that to place another one under the grav drive. Next, grab Stroud cap A, which normally looks like this. And we're going to place two of those on the side of our nose cap B for both sides. Next, you can grab your White Dwarf 3015 engines, get 4 of them, and put them in the cubbies on either side. Next, we're going to get a Stroud nose cap C for the side up here. Place it, flip it, cancel. Same for the other side. Then get 2 more Stroud nose cap Bs. And you can place the first one here like this. Then flip it and cancel. Next, grab another one and place it the same way, but this one's going to be facing down. And the reason I've got mine facing down is just to smooth out this line right here. Pretty big gap if you have it flipped up. Then do the same thing on the other side. Alright, next you're going to get 10 equipment plates. You don't need 10, but if you want to put 10 weapons on like I've got, you would. And then you can use whatever weapon configuration you choose, or if you want to copy the ones that I've got here, I'll show them once I get these placed. And you can see I'm putting 4 on the wings for each side, and then on the Stroud nose cap B in front of the reactor and grav drive, I've got an additional one. Up front, I've got auto helion beams on each side, behind that, I've got regular helion beams. Same for the other side. And in the middle, I am using 2 Firebolt 4000 suppressors. Next, you're going to get some Stroud Cap A's. Place the front one first. Then the one in the rear. And you can do the same for the other side. Then you can duplicate your cap A's to place one up front. Get a Stroud cowling 1LA and connect to that. I didn't even have to flip this one, but it's just a habit at this point. Most of my parts don't go where they, or don't belong where they end up, you know? Alright, so I've got a Stroud Cap A on the front, followed by a cowling covering the suppressor, and then a Stroud Cap A aft. This is just the variant of the forward-facing one. Next, I've placed a Nova cowling 2L in the middle, right behind our cockpit, so that I can place a Nova cowling 2LTF right here. These are just variants of each other. As you see, if you change the variant of this one, it'll go to either the aft or forward version. So place one of those in that position first, next to Nova cowling, followed by another Nova cowling 2LBM this time, which is achieved by flipping this version here. So we've got a cowling 2LTF, then 2LTM, then 2LBM, another 2LBM, then a 2LBA at the back, 2LTA on that, and 2LTF in front. We can go ahead and place our Stroud Cap A and cowling on the other side. Now to put our shield in here, we're going to grab these 2 Cap A's. Then this nose cap B here and the one next to it, which opens up that hole in front of the reactor. And you can place your shield in there and replace the nose cap B's. So this one goes flipped up and the 4-1 goes flipped down. Then you can replace your Stroud Cap A's. Next, we're going to get 2 M30 Ulysses HE3 tanks and place them up top against the hab by simply having it snap to place and then hit the flip button twice, then the cancel button. We're going to do the same thing to place 4 Hope 6 landing gear mids at the bottom of the engines. This one can be tricky. All you have to do is bump down, then flip it, cancel, then press your select button without moving, and then your confirm button. flip and cancel. Then we'll have to do the tricky version on this one again. Or it can make a liar out of me, that's fine. Next, you're going to get two 200 centimeter ballast shielded cargo holds. That is not the first time I've tried to say that. And you are going to place them up front near the landing bay. Once it snaps, flip it and cancel. Same for the other one. Now everything should be nominal. If it's not, what you can do is select all and move the ship out of the way if you're worried about something getting snapped to a place it's not supposed to be, or you can also just select all, pick it up, and then confirm. And sometimes that will cause whatever's not attached to magically attach itself. So once you've got nominal, you're gonna press whatever button you do to leave your ship builder and accept. Exit, and let's check out the inside. Vasco has no idea what to do with this ship. So if you're using an armory like I am, you'll be brought directly into it. The Hope Tech has this brig and a few weapon cases. Here's where our 1x1 hab and docker are. Then up front through this door here, we've got a control station or whatever you choose to put here. Nice big open Deimos bridge. With only minor clipping, but everything is still accessible and the view's better than you think. Cargo hold and captain's locker here. Well, that just about covers it. I hope this video helped some of y'all out. If it did, please remember to hit those like and sub buttons down below. And I hope to see y'all here in another one. Later.